Good afternoon. Hey, Megan. I figured the technology out. Hey, Maya. Well, good afternoon. I want to thank Megan Coy for inviting me to the Illinois Association FFA webpage to do a Facebook Live. My name's Nick Voegel, and I am the store manager for Sloan Implement Company here in beautiful Shelbyville, Illinois. And so the numbers are still kind of coming up here. We'll hopefully get a few more people on here. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Mr. Lockwood. So, the FFA, I was very active in the FFA in high school. So, anytime I can give back to such a great organization that has given so much to me, I jump at those opportunities. So I wouldn't be where I'm at today without the FFA and a great advisor, to help lead me along the way. So, like I said, my name's Nick Voegel with Sloan Implement Company. I've been with Sloan's for about 23 years now. So, basically, I went a little bit of training. Went through Lakeland College's program at that time was called John Deere Ag Sales. I was the first introductory class to that program. There was 3 of us that went through that program. It was a 2-year program. And actually, I think to date, I'm the only one that's still with John Deere. But anyways, so graduated from Lakeland College after a 2-year program. Part of the requirements with the program was to be assigned with a dealership. And so I connected with Sloan Implement. At that time, we had 4 dealerships, and we're very actively growing. And so today we have 22 dealerships in central Illinois and southern Wisconsin. So we have a pretty wide reach out there. We employ approximately 500 employees right now. We do also have two, I call them sister companies. I don't know if that's the right terminology. We have a company called Sloan Express, which is a mail order catalog replacement parts, OEM replacement parts for all makes, all colors, not just John Deere, and it's a booming business. And then we have another entity that Sloan's owns called SIC Recycling. That's in Riverton, Illinois, and that's a huge recycling center that recycles precious metals. I think they run 3 shifts now. I could be wrong on that, but a big part of the company as well. So that's a little bit of background about me. Like I said, I've been with Sloan's for 23 years. Fantastic company. It is a family-owned company. Great people to work for. Couldn't imagine working anywhere else. They have been very good to me and my family, and opportunities have opened up. So, like I said, that's a little bit about me. Some things, I'm reading some of the notes that Megan sent me as far as some talking points. So if anybody's got questions, about it, jump on here and ask them. I can see, some of the text coming through, so I'll be able to answer some questions for you. But, I talked to Megan a little bit yesterday and wanted to talk about Sloan's. I mean, we are a very growing company, even amidst this pandemic, that we're going through right now. Sloan Implement's open. We are an essential business, and so we're here to serve our farmer customers, our ag retailers, and even our lawn and garden customers. I mean, we're here for them every day. We've taken some protective measures to, obviously protect our employees, because that's our lifeline. If we don't have employees, we can't go out and do things. So, we're open every day, making service calls, delivering parts to customers. So that's what's great about Sloan Implement, it being an essential business is, we're always open. So our biggest need, like I said, we have approximately 500 employees, but our biggest need and challenges for us today in the business is finding new young technicians. Okay, here's first question. Hey Nick, what type of sales skills are needed for this job? Okay, so part of my job, is sales. Even though I'm the store manager, is sales. We're changing gears. We'll get back to the technician thing here in a little bit. So I wanted to scroll down and see some of the technicians. Technology and me just doesn't really go too well. I told Megan that. I didn't have a problem talking. I just had a problem with the technology side of it. So, okay, Emma Coon says, hey Nick, what's your favorite and least favorite part of your position? So, I'll do the easy part. The favorite part is getting to see customers. I love customers. I love helping people. And that's what's great about a sales job, is that somebody comes into our dealership with a problem and you can sit down with them. You get to know them on a personal level very quickly. You find out what they need, and then you come up with a solution for them. And so that, I think that's what drives good salespeople, is that, you have a desire to help. And so next deal to figure out the problem and get them going. So selling is my favorite part. Meeting customers is my favorite part. Many of my customers, as they are repeat customers, come back and become like family or friends. And so, we text daily, check in with each other. They always ask about how my girls are, how's the show pig business. Not that we're in big time show business, but we do that with it. See, I'm already distracted, Megan. I can't do two things at once, and my girls will tell you that I'm not a multitasker. But anyways, so back to the sales part. I mean, helping people and figuring out what they need. And then, like I said, many of my customers become lifelong friends, and you text them and you talk to them daily and figure out what's going on with them. So that's the best part, is just helping people, finding problems. Same with, I think, if you talk to our parts guys and service guys, they love to help customers, and that's the business that we're in, is helping customers fix that problem, rather it be an equipment purchase or a breakdown or repair. I would say the least favorite part about a store manager, or and hopefully this doesn't come out the wrong way, I mean, it's probably just dealing with the employees. I mean, as a manager, your employees, I take pride in my employees, and I care about them. So, they sometimes come to you with problems, and you try to help them figure it out. And sometimes it becomes an attendance thing. But that's probably the biggest thing, is just dealing with employees. Just making sure that people are here to do their job that you ask them to. And that's probably the only really negative part. And it's not really a true negative, but it's just more of the frustrating part as a manager, is the employees. So Zane Gardner says, what types of sales skills are needed? So, not really. I mean, I guess for that, Zane, you're looking at like maybe communication, good communication, organized, you've got to be punctual. You got to get back to customers. You got to be truthful. Maybe on sales. So hopefully that answers your question. Kelly says, what education is needed to work at Sloan's in the various positions? So That's a good question, Kelly. Excuse me. So, we really don't have any true requirements as far as education's needed. I mean, we're big promoters of the John Deere Lakeland program, and I guess this will get me maybe back on track of what we were talking about with our biggest needs in the business is the techs. So we partner with Lakeland. We're a huge supporter of Lakeland and the John Deere Tech program. So that's a 2-year program that you can go to after after high school, where you become John Deere certified. You go through all the John Deere training, and then you spend part of the time at SOE on the job training and school. So it's really nice, for maybe somebody that isn't school bound all the time and they want a break because you can go back and forth between the dealership. It's great for us as employers because we get a chance to see those students firsthand and work with them and kind of see, hey, is this person really going to work out in this position, or maybe this isn't going to work out, and then then we could maybe unfortunately cut ties at the end of that. But anyways, so 2 years at the John Deere program. Sloan's has started doing a training program because our numbers are still lacking with the Lakeland program. We're not getting enough kids interested, or maybe they're people that are beyond college years, but maybe always thought they'd be interested in being a mechanic or a technician. So we have started our own program where Sloan's is bringing techs or potential techs on board as employees, and we're giving them the training, in-house training. We're partnering them with a senior tech, and we're giving them 1-2+ years to kind of get acclimated to the business, and see if they like it. Sometimes we have some tool programs where we're able to help them acquire tools. Maybe they don't have tools when they come into the job, so they're not having to expend a ton of money right at the start. So we're investing in our techs all the time. Same way with the Lakeland kids. We have some tuition reimbursement programs where you make some commitment to stay on with us for X years, and we pay back that tuition. We've really amped up our pay scale over the years to get some more potential candidates. I feel like Sloan's has really stepped up to the plate to take care of our techs because they're our heart and soul of this whole business. Because without techs, doesn't matter how good of equipment I sell, brand new, used, whatever, it can be the best in the world. If it breaks down and I don't have techs to be able to go out there and fix it, then I'm no good. So parts and service are the heart and soul of Sloan Implement's business. I mean, that's our core business that keeps us alive, that keeps us coming back every day. And our customers are our bloodline. I mean, if it wasn't for our customers, we couldn't turn the lights on, we couldn't open the doors. So we value our customers to no end. We love our customers, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep them, because like I said, they pay the light bill, they pay the trash bill, they pay everything, and if we don't have customers, we're out of business. So hopefully, Kelly, that answers your question as far as the training. It doesn't take a lot of formal training, and if you're interested in business, we're always expanding. There's always opportunities to come here and work. We've done a lot of internships with students over the years. I mean, we're very active as far as trying to recruit new people, because young people are exciting. We love young people. They come with new thoughts, new ways of doing business. And so we're always actively seeking new people and young people. Come and see us there. So Jennifer wants to know, how is spring planting being impacted by social distancing? So, I really don't think, I guess me personally, that we're going to see a huge impact on planting. Farmers are very resilient. I mean, they love what they do, and they love to grow crops. So, I mean, it's going to take something pretty major to slow them down, and they're going to get out there and put in those crops. We as a dealership, I mean, we're right there every day with them. We're out there making service calls still. We have a call center. Sloan Implement has a call center that's manned basically 24/7 during the busy season, and so they can call in at any time and get product support that they need. That's available out there, and in talking a little bit about the precision stuff. Okay, let's see here. Zane says, what type of equipment brings in your biggest sales? So, obviously Sloan Implement, we have the John Deere contract, so we sell large ag, turf, and lawn and garden, and then we sell sprayers, so the commercial sprayer side, and then we sell CNCE, which is like small construction equipment. So obviously, that the large ag is the biggest portion of our sales. As far as dollars wise, lawn and garden is a big part of our business as well. We reach probably a lot more customers. The numbers are, but obviously those pieces of equipment aren't near as expensive, but we get a lot more volume. So, Jennifer, how many techs do you take in for SOE purposes, and what type of students make good techs? So, really, we've never turned away any techs, to be honest with you. If they're interested in the John Deere program, we've had 2 and 3 students at each dealership. The nice part with 22 stores, is the ability to spread those techs out, and so we can take on a lot of them, and then that way they can get some work experience. We're looking for young people that are energetic, that are interested in turning wrenches, learning the business, being there to help customers. That's not so much just about turning wrenches. I mean, there's still a lot of wrench turning in our business, but technology has exploded. And so, there's a lot of repairs that we do that are computer-based, hooking up a laptop, diagnosing problems that way. You might doing a software update, is all done through a laptop. So that's why I say young people pick up so much easier on this technology side than the older ones of us, and so that's why we need that. So it's more than just turning wrenches; it's also computer-based work, and especially on the precision ag side. We have 22, I think, dedicated precision ag people that go out and just work on the globes, the receivers, the automation, the auto tracking, the swath control. Spray stuff. I mean, that's their sole job. So, yes, they have tools with them, but a lot of times they have a laptop and they're going out there setting up monitors and setting up computers to help collect data and transfer it back to their customers. So they're doing more than just turning wrenches. And like I said, we talked. Illinois Association wants to know, see growth in industry or the biggest need for workers. So hopefully we've been talking a little bit about that. Yeah. I mean, our goal over the next couple of years, like I said, we have 500 employees, but our goal is to have over 50% of our total employees be technicians. So I don't think we're there yet. I'd have to talk to HR to find out the exact numbers, but we're on a major mission to get young people and to get technicians hired for the dealership. So hopefully my rambling here, maybe I've hit most of the questions. I think I'm up to date maybe on what questions are there. Like I said, Sloan Implement, I've been with them 23 years. It's a great company. We're very small, as far as in each location. I mean, I'm here at Shelbyville. I think we're up to now 16 employees. I work with each one of them every day. I see each one of them every day. I talk to them like they're family. So it's great. I mean, I don't know that anybody comes to work that isn't excited to be here. The other aspect, we talked a little bit about parts, but we always have openings for parts people. Excuse me. We always have openings for parts people, parts managers, and we hire within. I started, like I told you a story about going to Lakeland. I mean, I started there in 2 years, but I started in the shop. I washed equipment when I first started. I helped set up field cultivators, set up combines, delivered lawn and garden equipment, set up lawnmowers. Then I transferred into the parts department. I learned the parts system, how to make parts tickets, sell put away parts, learn the parts inventory bin system. And then, then I got into sales and started out in sales here at Shelbyville for just a brief period, and then was transferred to Assumption, where I spent about 18 years at Assumption being their turf manager, and then later took on their small ag manager role for a few more years. And then about 6 years ago now, I guess, Shelbyville had a store manager opening, and so I was promoted to store manager back to Shelbyville, and this is where it all started. So it was kind of great to come back home, and barring my health stays good and Sloan's continues to stay in business like I know they will. I'll hopefully retire here at Shelbyville. So it's been a full circle. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more questions maybe come in, so I've rambled on here for about 25 minutes. So, one thing that Megan had on here, maybe was the last question, give students one piece of life advice, and I would leave that with you, that to obey the golden rule. I try to live by that every day. If you treat people how you want to be treated, and you will be very successful. The second advice, I guess I'll have two, is be honest. Be honest and do what you say you're going to do. If you tell somebody you're going to be there at 7 a.m., you need to be there at 7 a.m. If you tell somebody you're going to, do whatever, you just, be honest and do what you do, and life will come to you eventually. Be patient. It takes hard work. Eventually, good things will come to you. If you invest in a company and show them what you've got, they'll treat you fairly and take care of you. So, again, I appreciate Megan inviting me to come on. Hopefully, I did what I was supposed to do. And come see us at Sloan's. We need young people. We need people to work for us, and we'd love to sit down and talk to you. If there's ag advisors on here, we love, eventually once we get through this quarantine lockdown, where we can get back to the schools and we can come talk to your kids, we'd love an opportunity to come and put on a presentation. We have a great slideshow presentation that really talks more about Sloan Implement. And we'd love to send those out to you, and like I said, we'd love to come to your classrooms eventually. Hopefully we can, and talk to the students, because we need young people. And maybe college isn't your thing, and you just want to start working at the dealership. I think that's awesome. I think you can come work for Sloan's and have a great livelihood. I think the wages are there. We have great health insurance that's there, so it's available. But without that, Thank you again, Megan. Thank you, Illinois Association FFA, for allowing me to speak about Sloan's. And you guys all take care. Stay safe. Wash your hands.